Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the ALDS here in Yankee Stadium. The Nashville Stars split with the Yankees in the first two games, but we already saw a walk-off from new acquisition Dante Wild. And here we go on the road to face Hunter Thornton, one of the best subscriber players that has made it up to the MLB level. We will put Jack Leiter on the mound. We'll see if he can get it done today, and we will conclude this series in this episode as well. So we find out who advances to the ALCS. Now, to change this game, Dante Wild moves up to the leadoff spot, so he leads off the game today, and he will draw a walk. That brings up Kerry Doss to the plate here, hitting in the 2 spot, and he drives one deep to left field. This one is gone. 2-0 already. Kerry Doss coming through is a scary sign for opposing pitchers because our lineup can just go off at any time, make it 2-0 Nashville. Devers up to the plate now, ground ball to second, and Jonathan India cannot handle that grounder. They are going to rule that one actually a base hit. So 2 hits in the first 3 at-bats. Everybody's reached base so far, as that brings up Dom Thompson-Williams, who hits really well in the playoffs this year in the regular season. Did not hit well, but he hits one to the right side. That one will get through, and we have not gotten out yet through the first 4 batters. And that's going to bring up Kendrick Franklin Cole, Silver Slugger in the AL this year, in the DH spot. With runners on first and second, a 2-2 pitch, outside slider. And he will swing and miss at that one for the first out of the inning. Willy Adames to the plate now. He has been kind of struggling as of late, hitting 143 in the playoffs. And he gets a hanger, but a little early on that one. If maybe he was on time with that swing, it could have been hit a longer way. Just a fly ball to left field. That brings up Taylor Trammell, who gets the start today in center field over Enrique Bradfield, but we all know how he hits in the playoffs, and that one will be just out of the zone low. Bases loaded here for Kurt Zambrano. And he has really not been hitting the ball extremely well, but he gets a pitch over the middle. Good smack to center field, but Brian Reynolds, their star, will be under that one. But a 2-0 game here off of Kerry Doss's 2-run home run. Here come the Yankees up to the plate now in the bottom of the first inning. This is going to be Ramon Urias to the plate, and he hits one to center field. He's hitting the ball well so far in the playoffs. As that brings up Jonathan India, a guy that I have said that has been really tough to get out in this series. He hits one well down the left field line. That is fair, but it will just be a base hit as Dante Wild hustles over and gets that one to third. But 2 straight hits start out this game here for the Yankees. That brings up the center fielder Brian Reynolds. Hard hit ball to third. It's going to be a double play as Rafael Devers tags out the runner going to third. And that's just heads-up baseball right there. If you're a base runner running into a tag, you're supposed to just stop and just wait. Josh Bell to the plate now in the 5th inning, or in that 5th spot, as now we have runners on first and second here, 2 outs. This is going to be Jack Leiter trying to get out of this inning, and this will be a base hit, and the Yankees get a run back. And it's 2-1 just like that. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. It looks like both teams bringing their bats today. Miguel Andujar playing in left field now, as he used to be a third baseman here in the Yankees organization. Will hit a high fly ball here in the infield. 2-1 here in Nashville's favor. That brings up Dante Wild to the plate again. Already in the second inning, he hits one well to right field. That one does get down. A perfect pitch right over the middle. A perfect swing, I should say. And Hunter Thornton looks like he's in a little bit of trouble early on in this game. That brings up Kerry Doss, who gets a great pitch over the middle of the plate, but just hits a weak fly ball to center field. That was good timing and everything. Rafael Devers to the plate now. 4 straight Silver Slugger awards here at third base in the AL. 1 for the Red Sox, 3 for the Nashville Stars as he hits one well to left field, and that's an excellent catch in left. If that would have gotten down, that could have been a run scored for sure. Miguel Andujar with a great defensive play. As we move on to the top of the third inning now, Willy Adames to the plate, and he hits one well to left field. That one is smoked off of the warning track, and it's just going to be one long base hit. Wow. Can't believe he hit that one that hard, that far, and only ends up with a single. Taylor Trammell to the plate now. He gets one inside and hits it to left field. Trammell will have a double. We will hold up the runner at third base. Adames has decent speed with 65, but not good enough to score on a hit straight down the left field line. That will bring up Kurt Zambrano to the plate now. Once again, another opportunity to drive in a run here with runners in scoring position, and he will swing and miss. That will be the third out of the inning. On to the bottom of the third inning. This is Brian Reynolds at the plate now. Hard hit ball on a changeup high. Jack Leiter absolutely missed his spot on that pitch, but got lucky. Candelario to the plate now. Chopper down the third baseline. This one is knocked down by Devers. A strong throw will still not get the runner, and it will be a base hit. So Josh Bell comes to the plate now with one out, 3-2 pitch. He goes opposite field. This one deep, but Dante Wild able to get under that one for the second out of the inning. Miguel Andujar, he must have left the Yankees and came back as he hits the ball up the middle. Flip with the glove will get the out at second base. So a good start so far as Jimmy Sandoval just got the last out of the third inning, and now he comes to the plate and hits one well to right field. Back to the track. It will knock off of the wall, and Jimmy Sandoval will have a leadoff double here to start the top of the fourth inning. Dante Wild comes up now, 1 for 1 today, and he has been hitting the ball tremendously, but hits the ball hard enough that the shortstop cannot handle it. They will call that a base hit. So that brings up Kerry Doss to the plate. Outside pitch, and that one gets all the way to the backstop, and it will advance the runners over to second and third. So all Kerry Doss has to do here is make contact, to be honest with you. And on a 2-1 pitch, he gets a hanger over the middle, and this one's hit up the middle. It gets through. Kerry Doss has all 4 RBIs in this game so far, and he will get to second as well. It's 4-1. Nashville bringing their sticks today so far through the first 4 innings, and Hunter Thornton has not looked good. These pitches have been pretty good to hit as well. Rafael Devers comes to the plate now. This is a low pitch, and this one will be hit to second. And Jonathan India cannot handle this ground ball once again. Jonathan India, this is the second time that he has not been able to handle a Rafael Devers ground ball. This time, it's just going to be ruled an error. So this inning still continues here with no outs. It's 5-1 with Rafael Devers at first. Dom Thompson-Williams goes to the left side. This one will just be a double play. Candelario with a good throw to second. India onto first. 2 outs now. Kendrick Franklin Cole comes up here with a 2-2 count. He gets a good pitch to hit. This one's driven deep to left center. It's going to be gone into the bullpen. Kendrick Franklin Cole went from honestly borderline being traded to being the Silver Slugger award winner in the AL. Incredible turnaround to his career. He makes it 6-1 here. And how about the Nashville Stars bringing the bats, and that one will be the end of Hunter Thornton. As we move on to the top of the 5th inning, now facing Luis Castillo on the mound, Taylor Trammell goes deep to center field. That one will knock off of the wall and will be a leadoff double here in the 5th. Nashville looking like we're ready to end this series in just 4 games, as that brings up Kurt Zambrano to the plate now, and he gets a pitch to hit down the left field line, and that will stay fair. And Kurt Zambrano has terrible speed. He will try to get to second, but the throw is right on the money. It will nail Zambrano as we have a comfortable lead, 7-1 at that point, but we score One more and now end up with an 8-5 game as we move on to the bottom of the 9th inning. Pablo Moya in for the 3-run save, and the first batter will be a tapper in front of the mound. Candelario will be the first out of the inning. Josh Bell as well, chopper to short. Devers covers the ground, and that's an easy out at first base. 2 outs now. Pablo Moya 1 out away from a save here as he faces Miguel Andujar, who's been big today for the Yankees. A couple of nice defensive plays now making his mark at the plate, and it will be a 2-out double here in the 9th inning. That will bring up Manuel Margot to the plate. He hits one well down the right field line. That one actually will be fair too. So now that one will be an 8-6 ball game. And now, runner on second base. Margot can run a little bit. Nick Solak at the plate now in that 8th spot. He hits one well up the middle. That one will get down. Taylor Trammell comes up throwing, and the Yankees have scored 2 runs in the 9th inning off of the reliever of the year, Pablo Moya. Austin Nola to the plate now. And that one's a called ball 4 on the corner. And now that brings up Ramon Urias. 3 for 5 today. We go and visit Moya because this is getting scary. Up 3 runs. You thought this was a sure thing with Pablo Moya on the mound. But he's allowed 2 now, and now the Yankees are right back in it. Urias now, a 2-2 pitch. Will swing and miss. We decide to leave Pablo Moya in the game, and he comes through. Wow. Very close call right there. Nashville takes game 3 on the road. And now we will play another game on the road. And now it's an elimination game for the Yankees. They have to win to stay alive now. And we'll see what happens as Kerry Doss goes 2 for 5, and he is hailed the player of the game. So game 4 now on the road. In an elimination game, we decide to put Ty Macklin on the mound. And right away in the top of the 1st inning, a grand slam by KFC. 4-0, just like that. Ty Macklin is an excellent sim pitcher. I honestly prefer him in these situations where we can quick manage. And we will quick manage up to a point, as we will jump in later. And Dante Wild hits a 2-run bomb. It's 6-0. Nashville, even during sim situations, hit the ball well. But here are the Yankees coming back a little bit. They get 1 back in the 6th. They actually have 7 hits, but no timely hits. On to the 8th inning now, trying to get a little bit more of some insurance, but nothing doing. As TJ Antone comes to the game, and now this is where we hop into the game in the top of the 9th. Taylor Trammell has a chance to bring in a run here, and I can use all the insurance I can get. It's never too safe here in MLB The Show. Ground ball to short, though. That's an out at first base. Kurt Zambrano to the plate now, 1 for 3 today, as he has a 1-2 pitch. This one's outside. It gets all the way to the backstop, but the runner will actually not advance. So Willy Adames on second decides to stay. So now a 2-2 pitch now from Clay Holmes. Runner on second base. This one will also be outside. 2 straight pitches get to the backstop. That could have actually been a run scored right there, as he could have went to third on the first one and just went home on that one, but instead now a 3-2 pitch. Kurt Zambrano gets a hold of this one. Deep to center field. That one should be deep enough to score the runner. It would have to be an absolutely perfect throw here to get Adames. Way too late. 7-1 Nashville. That should be enough insurance going into the 9th inning. TJ Antone will continue as he started in the 8th inning. Ground ball to third. Devers easy throw. 1 out. We are 2 outs away from the ALCS as that brings up Nick Solak to the plate. 0 for 3 today. He hits one deep to center field. It's just a high fly ball. 2 outs. 1 out away now. TJ Antone, an all-star at the all-star break, faces Austin Nola and gets him to swing and miss. For the second straight ALDS, the Nashville Stars have defeated an AL East team. Crazy, crazy baseball here in Nashville. And I guess we're in New York this game, but still. It will go back to Nashville now for the ALCS. Macklin pitched very, very well. 7 innings, only 1 earned run. The one thing I love about Macklin, 0 walks. I mean, that is just the type of pitcher that he is. The Nashville Stars advance to the ALCS, and we will face the 90-win White Sox, a team that has already won a World Series here in this series. And they are led by now 30-year-old Yoan Moncada, who is still signed to a long-term deal. He will get paid until age 34. They also signed Pete Alonso in free agency 2 years ago, finally paying dividends. He signed about a 4-year, $50 million contract. But they had the number 2 pick in the draft, and they ended up selecting Max Clark back in season number 1. I believe they had pick number 3 or 2. I'm not sure which one it was, but he is definitely their star. The one guy in the lineup that we truly fear. He hits leadoff for them, so you won't have to worry about him driving in a bunch of runs, but he is definitely their best hitter. Remember we made a trade? Kurt Zambrano went over to Nashville, and we traded Chris Paddock to the White Sox. We will now get to face him for the first time in the playoffs since trading him. He signed a 2-year extension with the White Sox last offseason. And in Game 1 will be Mike Soroka and Troy Quincy. This White Sox team has nothing to play with. They are very good. So we will see what happens here in the ALCS for the second straight year. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in the backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like